All right, hi you guys. I've never done kind of an on location like this, but Wednesdays are my shopping day, and I was thinking about some great tips that really have helped me when I go shopping, so I wanted to share those with you today. My name's Tina Salisbury. I run the I Choose Fit Boot Camp, and I run clean eating groups and support and help coach people through nutrition and fitness and personal growth to be able to do the things that they want. So today we're in the Clean Eating 101 group, so what better place to talk about how to grocery shop. So I'm going to give you 3 tips, things that you can do before you shop that will help you, 3 things you can do during your shopping, and then 1 tip to do after your shopping that can help you save money, maximize your time, get the right things, stay on track with your fitness goals, and to really crush everything with your nutrition. Okay, so first thing before you go shopping, number 1 tip is don't go hungry, which I haven't eaten yet today, which is bad, but I haven't. So what I did, I put a little gum in my mouth so I would have something to keep me occupied. But you guys, a lot of times we buy with our tummies, not our minds, right? You know, our minds, not our tummies. So when you go hungry, you're more likely to impulse buy at the store. So don't do that. Just have a good meal or something, a snack right before you go so that you don't be hungry. Hey Jen, thanks for jumping on. Number 2 before you go is have a list and stick to it. So you guys, I just take my meal plan and on the back I create my list. So that way not only do I have a list of things, but if I kind of question things or forget about what's on my meal plan, I've got it right there with me to go. So having a meal plan and having a list when you go to the store, 1, can save you a lot of time. Instead of kind of wandering around thinking about what you want, you can go and you already know exactly what to get. Again, also for those impulse buys or those, things that you just tend to buy because you feel like it at that moment, it'll help you to eliminate those if you really get diligent at sticking to your list. And a lot of those for me, I know are things that I say, oh, I'm going to buy this for the kids, this treat for the kids, or oh, this looks good right now, or I just can't say no, right? Well, all those things usually go right for me. They're not for the kids. They're for me, and I know it. So keeping to my list really helps me to be able to do that too. All right, number 3 is use your ads. Hey Bryn, hi Liz, good to see you. You guys use your ads when you go shopping. You might have a specific store that you like to shop at, but if there's a few that are near you, I'm going to tell you, look at the ads before. A couple things that I learned is usually everything on the first page of that ad, most stores are losing money on. So they're kind of your drivers, right? They're your things to get you into the store. So know that those are really good bargains for you and things that you should take advantage of. So, using the ads is a great way to shop. Sometimes I'll shop, if I don't advocate going to many stores. Don't go to every store. That's just a waste of time and money and gas. So when you go, just pick the one that has the most things for you in there, okay? And shop there. Or if you have a store that matches ads, make sure you do that so that you can take advantage of those pricing. Let me get Kennedy out here. And another thing is, I like to shop on Wednesdays, and the reason I do is because the local healthier market, it's called Sprouts here, they do double ad Wednesday. So I like to shop on Wednesday because I get to take advantage of both of those ads that they have on that day too. So that's a great thing too. So those are my 3 tips before. Now while you're shopping, while you're at the store, you guys take a look at the store here. Standing in the bread aisle, and then over here I've got meats. And then I've got produce. Back here in the corner, I've got my dairy and stuff like that, bulk foods. Stick to the perimeter. You guys, everything that really is healthiest for you is going to be around the perimeter of the store. So stick to the perimeters, and when you need to go into the aisles, again, follow your list and go in and out. So you've got fresh produce, you've got your meat, you've got your dairy. All of those things that you really want to be the bulk of your diet are going to be on that perimeter. When you do go into the aisles, so there's certain ones that I try to say no to, just not even go there. The cookie aisle, the chip aisle, the soda and juice aisle. You guys, our kids don't need a lot of juice, and a lot of juice isn't really healthy for them. So, use alternatives like fresh produce and vegetables and fruits for them to be getting a lot of that too. Hey Krista, hi Jen, thanks for jumping on. Hey Shelly, good to see you guys. So, go into only the aisles that you need, grab the things that you need and get out. And one thing that's also good to note too is in the store is make sure you read your labels. Jen did some really great training for us on how to read nutrition labels and what to look for. Just a quick rule of thumb is just something that is 5 ingredients or less, right? If it has 5 ingredients or less, know if you can read and know what most of those ingredients are, it's most likely to be healthy for you and a good option. So go for those things that are more simplified, that have less preservatives, and try to get as much fresh as you can. I love that summer's coming so I can grow in my garden and do extra tomatoes and can and do some things like that. So, you know, everybody doesn't have time for that, but there's little things that you can do to really make sure that you're getting fresher. Hey Shelly, hi Michelle, thanks for jumping on. Yes, Liz, that was tip number 1, do not eat. That's why I have gum, because I haven't eaten yet, so I'm keeping my mouth occupied. All right, so, and then after you go home, my one tip for when you go home, if you do nothing else when you go home, is take some time to clean and prep your produce. So I try to do this immediately when I go home if I have time. If not, my rule of thumb is within 24 hours that all has to be prepped, because how many times do you let food sit in your fridge and it goes bad? Me, celery. I was the queen of celery, love celery. I was going to eat it someday, but when I got around to eating it, it just was too much work to prep it. So by the time I actually went to clean it, it was wilty and gross and I would throw it away. Thumbs up if that's you every time with celery, right? So you guys, our food lasts longer if we clean it. There's a lot of times there's bacteria and things like that on it, so if you clean it and prep it and put it away, not only are you more likely to grab it, but it will definitely stay longer for you as well. And who doesn't want to do that? You guys, eating healthy, a lot of people say it costs a lot more money, but really what costs a lot more money than eating healthy is that we go to the store and we impulse buy. We buy a lot of things that we don't need, and then when we do buy the things that we do need, we don't prepare them enough to actually let them serve us, right? So we end up throwing them out because they go bad. Berries, right? If you've bought berries, you know sometimes within 24 to 48 hours you get those suckers home and you open it up and you're like, how in the heck is this moldy? So here's one quick tip just for the produce to help you as far as washing, is create a vinegar water bath. So 2 cups of water to a 1/4 cup of vinegar and solution, and just soak your berries in that. You can really soak all of your produce. It's really great. It'll take the waxiness off of all of your vegetables and fruits and things too. So do that. 1 second, Kennedy. And then rinse them in cold water, and then I allow them to dry completely before I put them in the fridge. My berries have gone from lasting 24 to 48 hours to lasting sometimes 7 and 8 days. I know, unreal. So I hope this helps. Will you guys give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know what are some tips that you guys use at the store, and what is one thing that you learned today that you can start implementing as you do your shopping. Happy shopping, you guys. Clean eating today, and can't wait to hear from you.